Hello, delivery tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Sun Shattered Lands with me, your pal, BlueAnkylo, and the live chat, which may or may not be your pal. Depends on your personal preferences, future tubers. Today is a new stream number 3, and the future tuber, or the live tubers got a little bit of a recap. The future tubers, I generally assume, know what's going on because you're not waiting multiple days in between episodes, probably. It's all in a nice playlist for your viewing preference. But yeah, we've sort of explored Thri-kreen village in the last couple episodes, and now we're gonna head out and do some quests or some exploration, one way or the other. Spoiler alert: I looked at the map ahead, so I kind of know where I'm going already. But you can pretend we're exploring blindly. The thing is, there are sort of quest chains and events that you can kind of glitch out by doing them out of order, and I'm going to try to avoid that. So I will try now to take our healing extract and take it where we need to take it. We'll see if it works. I think a good general strategy every time you enter an area in the desert is to open the map and check for monsters. If you see any flashing lights, have a little look. Because if it's anything super deadly, you might want to just go back where you came from and try to re-roll the encounters. Those sand sharks are no joke, and there's other things that are bad as well. So let's talk to this old man before we go past. We said hello before, but, you know, now that we've kind of met the villagers, maybe he's got some information here. Oh, the volume seems really loud again. Just a second. I think Windows, like, refuses to remember my mixer settings here. No, it's got it. Does it? Yeah, it's down to, like... Geesh, this is at like 20% from the Windows. Well, there is a, hold on. I haven't actually used the in-game settings before. They might work. It's because I don't remember the shortcut button for it. Whatever button takes you to the game menu, this is the one I keep forgetting. Let's, oh yeah. Okay, that may be a little bit too quiet. But you can see, right, the music was like twice as loud as the sound effects. Oh, you can change the game. I didn't even know you could change the game difficulty. Oh, wow. If you think it's too easy, just turn it on up to hideous. We should test out at some point, maybe not right now, but when I'm feeling like I want to adventure, we should turn this up and see if they scale the experience as well, or if it just makes things more difficult. In the gold box games, difficulty just changed the HP percentages. Just all it did was give enemies more or less HP. But maybe in Dark Sun it gives them experience as well. Hey, look. Copyright information. Someone should phone this number. 408-737-6850. We got some technical support or some hints from Strategic Simulations Incorporated. Don't get your hopes up. Alright. I love that there's a 1-900 line inside the game menu. So we have talked to this guy before. Do you know anything about Thri-kreen? He used to live there, but yeah, okay. So I guess he doesn't... I feel like I sort of remember him moving back into Thri-kreen. I'm not sure if I was crazy or not. Maybe you can convince him later or something. My memories from this are when I was like 10 years old, so I may have just made it up on my own, played my own game that was kind of like Dark Sun, but not the real Dark Sun. The tabletop experience. If you had a D&D group, you could have had your own Dark Sun experience where you would have had some sort of module like this, and you could have done whatever your DM allowed you to do. Hey, look at this place. That's pretty cool. Isn't that a cool map? Good thing we've got this overworld version. All right, so there's a lizard chasing a dust devil, and it doesn't look like there's any other monsters. We're maybe a little bit lucky on that one. But this is one of the things I like this game for. Compared to the gold box games, the the Kryn series and the Pool of Radiance series, the graphics are really nice. Like, obviously, why can't you walk on the gray rocks, but you can walk on the white rocks? It's a bit of a mystery. You can't walk over there for some reason. It's just too hot for your feet, maybe? I don't know. But, yeah. Anyway, there's some mysterious runes here and a dragon. This is called the Painted Sands. Also, there's a number 2 over there, which may or may not be relevant. And there's someone on the number 2 walking back and forth along the number 2. And there's also someone standing in the dragon's maw. So let's go chat with these people. It could be quicksand. That's a good point, Jerome. Alright, you want to chat, dude? A man wanders the salt plain. He stoops occasionally to gather handfuls of salt into a straw basket. Tunu. What? Who are you to disturb the work of Tunu, gatherer of salt? I'm China. China, hey, well, that doesn't mean a thing to me. Why interrupt my work? Well, I'm just curious what you're doing out here picking up sand in the desert. Why else would Tunu, gatherer of the salt, do but gather salt? Right, I get that that's what you're doing, but why? Because it's my livelihood. Well, thanks. You're pretty rude, you know. You think I'm rude? Well, maybe it is so, but I can't afford to be. You speak to a rich man. Wealth allows one a certain latitude. Wealth in sand? How wealthy? Near the ringing mountains where salt is scarce, the floors of my estate are covered 3 deep with the finest rugs of Tyr. Wait, really? In Darkside? My tables groan with the weight of sumptuous banquets. My feet are rubbed daily by comely slaves. Oh, wow. Well, why don't you send slaves, then? This is work I must do myself. You see, the salt must be purified before it's valuable. I share the process with no one. Okay. Salt is money, huh? Essentially. Care to buy some? I'm far from home, and could do with a small sum of ceramic pieces to ease my journey. How much will this salt cost me in a desert of salt? Well, for you, with your grace and charm, a bag of my finest salt will cost 2,000 ceramic pieces. That seems... couldn't I just gather it myself? Collect, certainly, but how will you purify it? Here you get poisons, bitterness, and grit, in addition to the precious mineral. One taste and you would be stoned from any village. Only Tunu has pure salt to sell. How about we haggle? Your entreaties do not fall on deaf ears. What do you say of 1,800? I think you can go lower. Your choice. Don't bother to return without a serious intent to buy. I'm too busy to be bothered by the flotsam of the waste. Look, 1,800 gold's a lot of money for some salt. Is that really the best you can do? Dang. Okay, can we go one more try, maybe? Can I get a lower price? Okay, I guess the lowest we can get is 18. I wonder... Okay, hold on. Wait a second. China is no good at charisma. Let's send the BlueAnkylo to negotiate. She knows how to negotiate with salespeople. Alright, you got this. Can I get a lower price, says our charismatic negotiator. How about 1,800 still not enough? Ah, I wonder if it was set the first time we talked to him and then now it's just locked in at that price. Well, 1,800 is as good as we're going to get. Then we're agreed to a price of 1,800. Fine. There you go. Now Tunu needs to work. The main thing is, of course, we have a ton of money. 1,800 or 2,000 doesn't make any difference. We have 73,000 ceramic pieces we're just carrying around already. So we have a bag of salt, but maybe someone will want that, and we'll make a profit off of it. Alright. Salt. Good. I feel like something should be here. Can we get a shovel? Do some digging in the dragon's eye? Okay, so this could be interesting too. We've got some lizard guy. Sovan. Well met, unscaled ones. I'm on a quest for my vision, so your flesh is safe. Perhaps you are part of the Dust Devil's plans. Sure, what are you looking for? Since I lost my tribe, I seek a totem to gather new people to me. If I have the strength to survive my vision, I will become chief of a strong warband. How did you lose your tribe then, I guess? My tribe grew too large for our hunting grounds. As a young hatchling, I was cast into the desert. If I'm strong enough and the spirits see this, then I shall lead a new tribe. So, what kind of totem then? I guess kind of a dust devil? If I am correct, this dust devil is my totem. It shall mark the shields of my tribe and be honored in the hunt with sacrifices. But right now you're just by yourself. Where are you going to find more lizard people? The lands are harsh, even to us. Sometimes a tribal totem turns on the tribe and the hunt fails. The survivors trek the wastes until a new tribe takes them in. Other younglings seek new tribes rather than their own vision. Okay. It does seem a little cruel to cast people out, though. It would be foolish to sacrifice our safety of the tribe for the sake of untried hatchlings. Besides, now I may be chief after only 12 summers. Is that pretty young? The totem only favors the strongest leaders, the best hunters. My old chief had molted 5 times, 30 summers. He could gut me with a single kick. Also, many older warriors are waiting for their chance. I might never have been chief. Alright, and you're going to sacrifice people to this thing? If the Dust Devil reveals my vision, it must be honored in turn. The strongest prey is brought to it and slain. We sing the song of our people while the totem devours the soul. Alright, how do you know it wants souls? It looks just like a natural phenomenon to me. Our totems are hunting spirits, great beasts who guide our claws to the prey's heart. If this Dust Devil is not a hunter, then I shall starve before it reveals my vision. Pretty harsh. Well, tell me about this Dust Devil, then. The Dust Devil is a symbol of power. I sense my vision within the swirling dust. And why are you following it, then? I show my stamina by keeping up with it. When it is satisfied, it will give me my vision and become my totem. So an intelligent, swirling cloud of sand. I see why we are the greatest hunters of the desert. This is not a mortal being who talks about the weather. It's a force. A spirit. It speaks in visions. It grants the strong the prey they need to survive. And the plan? That will be revealed in my vision. Perhaps it needs a foe destroyed. Perhaps I must show it my bravery against a fierce opponent. I will know when I prove my worthiness. And the food part? It's not like your city farms. We do not sit idly while the land spits forth its greenery. A totem fortifies the hunter, gives him the edge to catch the swiftest prey. If the spirit favors you, your claws strike true. Alright, and how am I fitting in, I guess? Perhaps you will be my first prey as chief. Perhaps you're here to tempt me. I must await my vision. And, why don't you attack, I guess? Sure. While I seek my vision, I do not hunt. You are safe as a tribal brother. Alright, I mean, that's cool. You're pretty, friendly. We are not a secretive people. Any creature can gain a totem. It is just that my people have greater strength and so attract the better spirits. I've seen druids of your race. They follow the passive spirits. And, fine, can I help? I doubt you can do much. It is for the Dust Devil to decide. A chief must prove himself on his own. Yeah, druids are weak? Really? They are servants of the quiet spirits. They do not hunt, only attack defilers and their ilk. I could wither away if I could not. I would wither away if I could not join a chase. Maybe we could join forces. You are wise to seek the strength of a Suran tribe. Still, I will not fight in city wars. We are born to hunt, not stand in rows and slaughter the weak. I mean, I am against the city, actually. That's true. We're working on the villages, not the city. We do not war. If the city attacks us with few men, we hunt and kill them. If they come with many, we withdraw into the desert. They must give up or spread out. If they spread out, we hunt again. But if it was a surprise attack, you wouldn't be able to get away. We could only be surprised if our totem failed to warn us. Since we will provide regular sacrifice, it will not grow angry and betray us. Joining with you provides my tribe nothing. What if I joined your tribe? Let's talk again when I have a tribe. I doubt you're suitable. You travel in small pack like Sandhowler. You are not the type to accept the restrictions of tribal life. You would strike out on your own. True. Alright. Return and see my tribe grow. May you always find prey. I mean, this guy's pretty cool. I feel like we'll have to chat with him some more later. But there is one more interesting thing here. The number 2. Alright, Maris. You dragged me from my contemplations. What do you hope to accomplish? Hi, I'm China. Do not fill my head with useless information. What are you doing? I am, or rather was, following the path. You're disturbing great things. But who are you? A man losing his concentration. Long ago I had a name and position, but I have dismissed them from my mind. I hope that language goes next, so travelers won't disturb me. Why are you here then? Because the path is here. I also seek freedom, though. You do not understand freedom. You think that it can be restrained by physical barriers. You think to gain it by wit and force of arms. You're sadly mistaken. So what's the path? The ancients carved symbols of power into the earth at points of mystical energy. Following and focusing on one such as this leads to enlightenment. And you don't even know your name anymore? Ah! You may remember that I was once Maris, instructor at the Psionic Institute of Draj. I refuse to recall more. You are setting back my enlightenment. Okay, let's learn about freedom. Freedom is in the mind. You are bound by concerns of opponents, physical threats, and emotions. Only a clear mind is truly free. That is the final goal of enlightenment. And we're getting pretty deep here. What's enlightenment? Hey there, David. Enlightenment grows in stages. It is the gaining of true experience. The path is one of the easiest towards it. Can I also gain enlightenment? With a cluttered mind such as yours, chat, it is possible. To reach the first stage, simply follow along the path with me 3 times. After that, it requires some patience and concentration. Do I have to forget my name, though? I mean, I forget lots of things. Your name binds you to the physical universe. You would do well to discard such memories. Follow me if you wish. I do not care. Your existence is already fading. Okay. China's body relaxes. Tensions fade. Got this, guys. The problems of China's world disappear. Alright, we got this. Colors and shapes take on personalities in a strange world of breadth and depth. We're just getting a heat stroke right now. A single transcendental truth begins to coalesce in China's mind, assuming anyone understands half the words we're hearing. And we don't die of heat stroke. The truth materializes in China's consciousness, and she gains some enlightenment. 500 experience. I think that's all we need, and then we just talk to him again. You have earned the right to speak with me. Excellent. We have gained enlightenment and heat stroke. Okay, what about psionic powers? I mean, that'd be pretty cool, right? I think I might have one psionic bracelet left. Let me see. And we have found a shop. So, we can buy a +2 quarterstaff, a bracelet of ego whip, which gives us the ability to stun targets if it hits, synaptic static, which prevents all sonic abilities, including the caster. It's not one of those ones you can cast through. Intellect Fortress, which provides area of effect psionic abilities, or protection to your allies. And finally, Psionic Blast, which just does a little bit of oh, no, this is a good one. Tricks an opponent into thinking they're almost dead, so that you can just kill them easy. I think we buy them all. Why not? We got money. Goodbye, half of our gold. But now we've got some psionic bracelets. I don't even really know how they work. I don't know if they've got charges, or if they use your psi points, or what. So we should try it out. Good luck in your studies. Anything else from Maris? What about some enlightenment? You've learned all you can from this path. Go out and wait, and do what you do best. Not wait. If you're a mage, cast spells. If you're a cleric, heal. If you're a warrior, smash stuff. Alright. So maybe after we get a level up, we'll come back. I'm not 100% sure, but, you know, we're level 6, 7. We can come back once we get a level up. Okay, I think that's all for this screen. There is a way down. We could go Dragon's Foot, but we're not going to go that way yet. We're going to go this way. And I think after all that enlightenment, we better save our game. Just in case, you know. Not a lot of combat, but lots of stuff to talk about in that area. It's pretty fun. And we have salt now. Run, the wyverns! The wyverns, run for your lives! Hope you know protection from poison. We don't. Well, maybe we do. Actually, we should find out. Does anyone know how protection from poison works? It might be like a cleric spell or something. Remove fear, protection from evil, bless, curse, cure light wounds. See, in the Kingmaker game, it was like a level 2 or 3 spell, but I don't know if we can cast it. Bestow curse, remove curse, dispel magic, magic armor, prayer, protection from fire, cause cure disease, cause cure blindness, summon an elemental, protection from evil, produce fire. Oh good, there's straight up neutralize poison. But that's a level 4 slot. Focus heat, cure, cause wounds, cloak of bravery and fear, and abjure. I got a bad feeling about poison damage in this game. I don't think psionics cover stuff like that. But I don't know psionics. So inertial barrier, it would attack, if there's breath weapons, like you're fighting a dragon or something, that would help. Other than that... Oh, I think kineticists can be immune to poison, right? Is that one of the ones they can do? Or, yeah, metabolics, right? It's, I think someone has it. Cell adjustment? Okay, it cures diseases, but maybe I didn't pick up the one that prevents you from poison. We can take a disease from somebody and then cure it on the psionics, so like, that's pretty cool, but... I don't think we've got any way to protect from poison, sadly. Just try not to die. So, we're at a village, sort of, if you want to call it a village. Let's go save them from the wyverns if we can. So we got, Castle Guard. Okay, so those guys are enemies because they're flashing black. So there are wyvern riders attacking the village. There's a friendly Thri-kreen over there. You know, this is not much of a village, to be honest. Alright, so the BlueAnkylo is up first. I think this is a great opportunity to try off a spell that we haven't even cast yet. It's time for the fireball. Can we, Oh yeah, we can hit them all. Find that pixel. Boom! Well, that did not do as much damage as I was hoping, but it did do some damage. The other thing that's probably better than fireballs, sadly, is actually, crowd control type spells. So we don't actually have web. I should have had web on everybody. Web's really good. Web's a really big AoE, kind of like fireball. Well, we'll try double fireballs this time around, but in the future, maybe it would be better off to focus more on locking these guys down so they can't. Now, I don't know if the web would work on the wyverns, to be totally honest, but in theory, you might be able to get them stuck. 9 damage. We did some better damage that time. Alright, Strange Mind. Go get him. Sick him! Okay, we got one wyvern immediately. And these guys I don't think are super deadly. Oh yeah, they don't have it. They do have bows and arrows, but no, those guys are nothing to worry about. Okay, we got hit but not poisoned. I'm pretty confident they're going to get like a certain number of claw attacks and then a bite attack with poison on it. BlueAnkylo completely immune to ranged bow damage. Alright, Miss Grabby. I think we got this. It's looking pretty good. I'm not 100% sure if wyverns are particularly deadly in this game. I just know that classically wyverns have a poisonous bite, so. And I know poison is pretty strong in this game. Anyway, these guys, level 3, they're nothing. And we have a level up. Oh yeah, so China's level 7 fighter now. And that means she gets double attacks instead of a second attack every second round. So, yeah, level 7 fighter is definitely where it's at. I think that's as good as you can do in this game. You might get to 2.5 attacks at a higher level, like level 11 or 13 or something like that. But that'll be in the next game if the level goes higher. The level cap goes up. Alright, we save the day. And this is the village of Cedril-t, or however we pronounce it. This is where we're delivering our potion. They don't want to talk. Just like 5 people that live here, and the first one we run into doesn't even want to talk. I don't have time to talk now. Finding food's a never-ending battle. And we're losing. We're gonna starve, I know it. What's going on, buddy? Nothing that hasn't been happening everywhere every day since Athos turned into a wasteland. The strong prey on the weak, destruction visited upon the peaceful. What about those bandits? Why? Why does the sun burn your skin? It's the way of the desert. You see what false hope these walls were built with? All of them turn to dust. Don't you have, like, crops or anything? The bandits burned our crops. Nothing remains to eat but seeds and roots we gather from the slopes. There are meager rations, but hardly enough to survive. What about hunting? How much game did you see on your way here? Pfft, I'll tell you, there's nothing. Do you know how to get up the mountain? Why do you want to go there? The bandits are sure to kill you. They watch the slopes from their castle for anything that moves. But unless you have a wyvern like this bandit, like the bandits, you can't get up there. What else do you know about the castle? I know it's full of wyverns and bandits. That's all I need to know. I am looking to recruit some warriors. What happens to Cedril-t if you take our warriors? The bandits have destroyed our village, and you will take us to war. Right, but our only chance is to fight Draj as a team. We need to come together. This village is all but dead as it is. I doubt Draj will bother us. Sorry, I can't help. Alright, thanks for nothing. I'm Chea, the village leader. I demand to know your business. Are you oppressors like bandits? Well, I actually just killed those. First off, my name's China. We gotta be polite. I don't care what your name is. It's probably false anyway. Why are you here? I mean, I did just kill those bandits. You killed a few, but there'll be more. I'm actually here looking for friends. I won't ally with rabble like you. No doubt you intend to lure our warriors away and then return and take over the village. Right, but how do I prove I'm a good guy? A good girl. You look no different than the bandits who... Are there female bandits in this game? I don't think so. This is a team of girls. We are good people. You look no different than the bandits that constantly raid my village, stealing and killing. Prove yourself better than them. Fine, I'll just kill all the bandits. I certainly don't object to you getting rid of the bandits, but that doesn't mean anything. I've got nothing to give except hospitality. Alright, I mean, hospitality is better than what you originally gave us. Oh, well, you surprised me. I had not thought to see such selfless heroism anywhere in Athos. Perhaps you could take the chest hidden under my bed in atonement for my rudeness. Yes, I think I will. So where are these bandits from, anyway? The bandits come from the castle. Except for the Wyverns, they're just typical cutthroats. They kill for sport, steal, slaughter. You know, bad news. And, about the castle, maybe? The castle's at least as old as Draj, but no one knows who built it. We saw lights on occasionally, but no one ever came down to bother us. How do I get there? Well, I know you can't climb the mountain. Our warriors tried after the first raid. Krikor is the only one who might know a way. But if he doesn't, you'll have to learn how to fly. Who's this Krikor? He's a dwarf. He's staying on a house to the southwest. If he's not there, he's probably out surveying the mountain or something. You know, dwarves, mountains, they do that. It's probably some home underneath the mountain he's looking for. It's got a dragon living in it. Is there any other warriors? Yes, but not right now. They left to find a new herd of kanks or erdlu because we'll starve without some meat. Some of the warriors stayed behind, but they were killed by the bandits. How long you got? No, they'll be here as soon as you find a new herd, or they starve. I could use a place to rest. Well, it's the least I can do after I was so rude. You can stay here. I must attend to my people. There's no telling when the bandits will attack. We must prepare. Yay! Experience and a place to rest. And a secret box under her bed. Filled with a magic gem. Some fruit. This fruit gives you bless. Blessed be those grapes. Also, a +2 leather sling. Now, I still don't think a +2 sling is as good as a not magical bow, but I will equip it anyway. The thing is, the sling only gets 1 attack per round, so 1d4 +2 might be similar damage to 1d8, and it's a little bit more accurate with the +2 modifier, but it, you know, half the attacks, just, it's not very good. Okay, so we can rest here if we want. No need to rest. Someone was asking for healing, right? I can't remember the name of the person, but surely one of these people will tell us they want that. Oh, right. By the way, that cool-looking gem we got, it really only has 1 use. Now, we can fast travel here. Let's talk to some people. What do you want from me? You can see I have nothing to give. Well, you've got a piece of wood. But first off, who are you? My name's Azami. I'm the carpenter. And why aren't you fixing the village, carpenter? There's holes in all your walls. Why bother fixing anything? As soon as they regain some value, the bandits take it. Okay, so what are you doing then? I'm making a storage shed for the seeds and roots, so they don't get eaten by rats. I don't know why I bother. The bandits will just take them anyway. Okay, what else is going on? The bandits raided our village. They destroyed our house, stole our animals and possessions, killed anyone who tried to interfere. They've left us nothing but starvation. Why didn't you fight them? Easy. I just punched a wyvern and it died. They're too strong for us. We surrendered the village, but there's nowhere for us to go. I've got no more time to talk. Goodbye. She's really busy scrubbing that piece of wood. Okay, let's try the bug person. Maybe in this situation it would be more appropriate to have our bug person talk to the bug person. Hello, fellow mortal. Who are you? I am the village cleric Metar. Hello, friendly cleric. What domain of magic do you follow? The elemental sphere of air is my choice of devotion. It's the only sphere untainted by the rot of mortality. This place is terrible. The bandits are no different than any of the other disasters that all of us on Athos must survive. In this life, we must make the most of what's given to us. We are made to suffer. But it was the bandits that destroyed your village? Well, if it hadn't been the bandits, it would have been a plague, a fire, or leprosy. Why blame the bandits for the fate of mortals? Can you, like, maybe help convince your leader to help, ally? It's not my decision, and I'm glad of it. If thousands are to be slaughtered by Draj, I'd rather not be the one to send them to their deaths. I must return to devotion. Goodbye. So, Dark Sun clerics, guys. I told you they're terrible. Yes, what is it? Who are you? I'm Lukian, the village lore master. Not that we have time for such things with bandits. What type of lore? My interest is horrible lore. It was the reason I came to Cedril-t. There's so many unique plants here. How about a terror bloom? Our merchant guy wanted us to find a terror bloom. Yeah. What would you want with a terror bloom? They're only good for death. I mean, I'm on a quest. Well, I suppose I'll have to trust you to know what you're doing. Terror bloom's a magical plant which only occurs under special circumstances. Why do you think they're bad? Well, they're the primary ingredient for a certain type of dagger, one of which poisons the victim. I am adverse to anything that is designed solely to inflict death. What if it was a poisonous dagger that I could use? How do I get one then, I guess? It is not much of a matter of finding the bloom as it is growing one. The only way to produce a terror bloom is to slay a rampager in the shade of a serpent tree. You'll have to get a rampager to come after you. And the serpent tree? The oldest serpent tree I know of grows in the northwest corner of the village. So we need a rampager in the village that we kill to get this flower. What? How do I get a rampager? Well, true to their name, rampagers are easily provoked. They will rampage towards you very easily. They live only to destroy the works of men. Attracting one is simple as announcing your presence. You can take that horn to the serpent tree and blow, if that's what you want. Just banging on the serpent tree is likely enough, though. Alright. Do you want to help? I've helped enough, against my own better judgment. Perhaps Uskuye would be more useful. He's always been one for escapades. So what kind of unique plants are around here? Well, there are many plants in the mountain slopes, which have medicinal value, and the fungi are especially prevalent. Beware of those. I once saw an Erdlu chick attack its mother after trying to eat one variety. And what are you doing? Grinding these seeds to make flour. Meager rations, but we've got nothing else. Chea has been harried almost to the breaking point by the bandits' raids. I hope it has not scarred her too deeply. She was a kind and patient woman before all that began. That's it. I'm busy. And all these people live in broken down shells of houses with no walls or roofs. It's a lovely village. Also, there's a tree around here somewhere. That might be a serpent tree. I don't know. Oh, right. We're still in mantis form. Let's switch back to giant form. Although I suppose BlueAnkylo is the real talker of the group. Maybe we should have her up front. Thri-kreen. What? Don't interrupt. I have no time for strangers. Hi, I'm BlueAnkylo. I'm Thri-kreen. Now leave me alone. But what are you doing? I'm working. He's the dwarf, right? If people don't bother me, I'd get them done. Charts for the mountain. He's just making a map. What are you charting? Charting the mountains. Already told you. I got no time for chit-chat. Can I see them? What you need to do is go find someone else. And how do we get up the mountain? Of course I know the way around the mountains. I just told you I'm charting them. Well, Chea did say you could help. Chea has been very kind to me, allowing me to stay in the village to make my charts, but I'm too busy. Well, I mean, if I killed the bandits, you'd probably have an easier time charting the mountains, wouldn't you? Please, I won't take up much of your time. Very well. As a favor to Chea, I'll talk, but I'm not promising to help. She said you know a way up to the castle. Of course I do. No one else knows how to get to the castle, except he does, and he's just too cranky to tell anybody. I've long since charted the nearby caves. So where's the cave opening? In the cliffs to the north side of the village. It's behind an outcropping of rocks. You can't miss it. Tell me about the cave. If I tell you what I know, do you promise to leave me alone? Sure. Alright, what do you want? How will I find the castle entrance? Follow your nose. There's a stench. That's really helpful. Will you come with me? No. Can you at least tell me how to not get lost? As a general rule, you'll want to head north. There's a few tricky places, but you might be big enough to handle it. Why does the castle stink? Wyverns, but maybe something else that's bad, like meat. And what's in the cave? I don't care about what's in there. Just go see for yourself. Something lives in it. Lots of things live in caves. Some of them are dangerous. I don't care. Just don't bother me anymore. Alright, I don't need him to find us the cave opening. We'll find it. Huh, I promise not to let it become a habit. Alright, thanks for nothing. Hello, fellow warriors. That was quite the fight you had against those wyverns and those riders. Not that I haven't seen a few of them myself. Who are you? I'm the village sub-leader, Uskuye, in charge of warriors and defense of Cedril-t. Are you a good fighter? Ah, the very best in Cedril-t. And many other places, too. That's why I'm here instead of with them. My sword arm is needed to protect the village. How would you feel about fighting a rampager? Now that's a challenge I can't refuse. In fact, you can't keep me from such an opportunity. Great. Well, assuming you survive, will you join the alliance against Draj? Why would you start a war with Draj? Well, it's really more them starting a war with us. It's about time someone stands up and fights them. The army should have been formed long ago. If the chief agrees, I'll personally lead our warriors to battle. Now, it's about time we stop talking and look for this monster. I mean, he's full of gusto. Let's save before we fight the Ravager, though. Because, you know, Rampager, sorry, not Ravager. Alright, so let's go find a tree. There's a tree around here somewhere. That's a tree. This is probably the one. You coming, buddy? Yeah, let's go. Alright, let's do this thing. Oh, he did say, like, maybe I have to use a horn or something, right? I guess that's what those little shells were. Let's see if I can find. I know I didn't. I could not have sold them all. Someone's got a little shell horn. Surely I kept one somewhere. There we are. Use horn. I mean, I made some noise. Was this not the right tree? Oh, that's the tree. This village, it has 2 trees. And I picked the wrong one. Maybe this looks more like a snake tree, though. Oh, and I could probably just shake it. Alright. We got ourselves one level 14 rampager. So I'm thinking I'd like to lure it to the tree to make sure I get the bloom. I don't know if my ally will wait for us, though. Nope. Well, he's on his own. Fine, let's go see it. This is why I saved it first, just in case. It's not very dead. Let's try something. What would be useful on a rampager? I don't think stopping the movement would stop it from attacking. Let's try to web it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so what just happened there? We lost our body armor and our leg armor. Rampagers, man. It's not very nice. None of that was magical or anything, but, okay. At least no one died, and now we've got a chance to kill it. A chance. Come on, guys. Get with the program. Got him. Alright, well, turns out he didn't need to be up by the tree after all. What a fight! You're truly a fine warrior, BlueAnkylo. All my life I've thought rampagers were invincible, but you've certainly proved that wrong. Well, they're certainly dangerous, but we now have one Death Blossom. Now, unfortunately for China, we didn't have any spare backup armor. We used to have a bunch of backup armor, but then I sold it all. So I guess we'll have to go back, which is going to be very difficult. You know, it's very difficult to travel between towns. Oh, right. No, it's not. You just click the button and you fast travel. I sure hope that Ravagers can't dissolve magic armor. Alright, armor merchant. Show me your goods. So we can get... I'm not sure if there's any more +2 body armor. Well, unfortunately, the +2 body armor is gone forever. Hey there, Dirigible. I didn't mean to do what I just did there. I think I bought something I didn't mean to buy, and now I can't get rid of it. Just keep it. Alright, I want leg armor. There we go. Alright, armor class is back. Okay, now I feel like I've forgotten the name of the person I'm supposed to talk to in that other village. I know I was supposed to deliver the pith to someone, but it seems like I've got the wrong... No one asked for it, so I wasn't able to give it to anybody. Where is this extract going? You'll find the Linara... Oh, it's in Gedron, northwest. Okay, this is not even the right town. We're in the wrong town completely. No. Ah, fine, thanks. Well, we tried. All right, let's go turn in the Death Blossom at the very least. So back to Red Sand. We'll save it and then because remember the herbalist was like, or the lore master, whatever the guy's name was like, I don't know about this quest you're on, like the use of that extract is just for poison. So maybe we should be a little bit cautious here handing it over. I certainly don't know if I should trust this random merchant guy. Alright, Nataku. I have this Terror Bloom. I already did that. I've been to Cedril-t. Who is the special client? Are you going to tell me anything about this? I guess I just have to give it to him. Sometimes there's like a quest resolution via dialogue. Sometimes you gotta drag it on over. No? What's going on? Does it need to be in the person talking's inventory, maybe? Have you found the Terror Bloom? Yes, I did find it. 1,500 experience. Amazing! To tell you the truth, I didn't think you'd find it, or I didn't think it truly existed. But since you found one, I hope this magical wand is compensation. More importantly, though, I have an emergency. A client wants me to collect a very special spell component, but I can find no one willing to accept. I mean, we've been pretty good at finding and killing monsters for you. I need you to retrieve the stinger from a Masterial, but only the stinger of a Masterial recently eating query birds. That's very important. How much did I get paid this time? Well, because you've been such a stalwart agent, I'll give you a shield, like the only magical shield in the game, and 1,500 ceramic pieces. Unfortunately, I don't really like shields very much, given having 2 weapons is usually better. But okay. What about Mysterials? What do I need to know? A rare and deadly beast hiding just beneath the sand. If your eyes are sharp, you may see the telltale cone of sand where the Mysterial has buried itself. Alright. I knew I could count on you. Remember, it must be one that ate query birds. Otherwise, the stinger is worthless. So what's special about query birds? The feathers of query birds are coated with an oily secretion which alters the Mysterial's poison to one that is psionically receptive. And what are you using the stinger for? Psionicists use the venom from the stinger in certain rituals. I find it prudent not to inquire too deeply. How do I find this specific one? Find the query birds, then find the Mysterial stinger. The query birds live along the shores of the Silt Sea to the north. And I think that's it. Anything else you need? Fire eel tongues, the wings of a Tyrian butterfly. You know, spell components. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Now, I feel like it's possible. I'm not sure if you can do it right now. I'm just going to save. This is just for science. I feel like I've seen this poisonous dagger before, and it might require you killing him at some point to get it. But obviously, it doesn't look like he has it right now. Let's just check his inventory. Look, the desert's a dangerous place. Alright. Other than some lemons and some oranges, nothing I wanted. Okay. It was for science. For science, guys. Alternate reality Ankylo just murdered him on the spot after I delivered him the poisonous flower. But no, we want that quest XP. And he did give us something, right? He gave us the Wooden Dearth's Wand, which is worth 60,000 gold and casts magic lightning bolts. I mean, that's pretty good. Just straight up wand of lightning, you know. Either way, he paid us 60 grand if you just wanted to sell it. So, good deal. Alright. I wish for travel. Back to Cedril-t. I guess we'll just focus on freeing this village for now. We'll go look for Gedron at some point. Okay. So, while we're here... Oh, I never went to this part. There's some shadows over there now. This is not a very safe village, I gotta say. Unlike our home village, or Tia-Quetzal, there's bad things inside the village. Don't drink from the well, the water's gone bad. What happened? The bandits threw a carcass down there, and there hasn't been long enough break between raids to dig a new one, or even flush it out. Is there nothing to drink in this village? A few streams flow from the mountain, but it's a long walk, and half the time you gotta fight off wild beasts. Wild beasts. Alright, that's all I want to know. So this was a well. I guess we could climb down the well and see what's at the bottom. Just Dragon Quest things. We found a shadow monster friend last well we climbed down. It looks like this well is connected to the last place we were at. The last well. The last well took us over here. Interesting, huh? So where are we? Right at the bottom? We seem to have a skeleton zombie friend. Hello, Zephram. Halt! Who approaches the gate? My name's China. If you've come to plunder, ready your weapons. 'Tis my duty to defend what little remains. What if I did? No, I didn't really come to plunder. No, there's scarce any other reason to walk these halls. No ghost tells me what to do. Well, I mean, I was just exploring a well, really. Where does this gate even lead? Nowhere, but once it was a gateway between this temple and all the chaos beyond. And, yeah, I'm just a wanderer seeking shelter. If by shelter you mean a safe resting place, seek it elsewhere. There's nothing but unrest here. I guess he doesn't mind us going through? One day the sky grew dark and the ground split beneath the temple. I'm China. Why is there so little to plunder? Many adventurers like you have combed these halls in search of lost treasure. My sword is stained crimson with their blood. Well, I'm pretty sure we're not going to say we're here to plunder. Alright, I guess we'll just leave. I'll follow you to make sure you don't fail on your path back to the surface. Okay, I mean, we're definitely going to want to explore this place. Also, we have a quest to find some heart lockets and free... I mean, there's treasure right there. Free this spirit guy's girlfriend and maybe lift the curse or something? But maybe we'll save that for later. I didn't realize all the wells turned into an underground undead temple. No wonder there's no water to drink in this place. Anyway, that's good to know for later, right? Some of the monsters have moved around in the city. Let's go beat some guys up. I really don't want to go down the well, thanks. Let's go punch some guys. I mean, we're pretty tough. No, we don't need all the villagers to take actions. It's unnecessary. You wouldn't feel well going down it? Not sure we can withstand those puns on this channel. Alright, well those guys were chumps. Let's go beat up... Now that we have more magic weapons, it should not be quite as difficult to fight shadows, though. I think the rule was you needed +1 magic weapons to hit them, so... Go, Miss Grabby, go! Well, we've got at least one magic weapon. I guess I should check... Maybe I should have checked how much experience the shadows give you. They seem like they might be a high enough level enemy that they're worth a fair bit. Okay. Well, 58 minutes. There's supposed to be some rocks that we can click, and then we can go to the cave. I assume it's these rocks over here near the tree. I'm pretty sure the dwarf will take us to the rocks, or to the cave, if we bug him enough. But I figure we can try on our own. I mean, the dwarf says it's very obvious, but, you know, he's a dwarf. This doesn't seem like the right place. And that was the tree. Let's go bother the dwarf a little bit more. Hey, dwarf. I know I said I would leave you alone. Wait, where is he? He's not here. There's the village cleric. I lost him. That's the village chief. Uh-oh. I don't know where he went. Hey, is Kuye? I don't suppose you know how to get to the bandits. In all the fighting against the bandits, I found only one thing worth knowing. They're nothing without their wyverns. Take the wyverns away and a child could defeat them. How's the village doing? Well, as one can be expected, given being devastated by bandits. Alright, help me kill bandits. If only I could! But someone must stay and defend Cedril-t. I wish you the luck. However, I would, however, be honored to go on a hunt with you. Yes, that's interesting. Great! Lukian said he spotted some game on the southwest side of the village. Okay. Is there some monsters? Oh, interesting. I don't remember doing this. I guess we'll go help the village out by killing some quill beasts? Strines? Whatever. Now, I'm very confident these guys are not worth any experience, but they're also not very difficult. Spitting acid on us or something. There's nothing like a successful hunt. Eh, Miss Grabby? As enjoyable a diversion as that was, I must return to my duties. Alright, I mean, I guess we're kind of getting like village reputation or something. I think I do remember when I first played this game, he got killed by the Ravager, so I never got to see anything else with him after the Ravager killed him. And then I think he magically resurrected for the final battle. Because old game reasons. I don't know where the dwarf went, man. We need to find some rocks that open up into a cave. I'm sure he said northwest of the village, right? Isn't that? The problem is that's where the tree was, so it's like a double layer kind of area. That's it. China discovers a dark, narrow passage. And you get some experience. Alright. Maybe we'll see how big the cave is and finish the episode with this. And then we can do the castle next time, or maybe we'll end here. Let's just see. Oh, it's a pretty large size area. Alright, we'll, I don't think it's going to be particularly dangerous. We'll see. Anyway, for the future tubers, let's end the episode here. Thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Next time, cave time with me, BlueAnkylo. And then maybe Wyvern time. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.